Hey, welcome to another episode of Can I Be Mia? I am your host, Mia. Thank you for everybody who has joined, who is going to join. So, I don't have a guest today because I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say today. So look, so much to say that I wrote the shit down. Y'all know I don't write shit ever. But anyway, the first things first, of course, I wanted to say thank you to Purple Diamond Promotions, my sponsor. Hi Enrico, hi Simone. Purple Diamond Promotions, my sponsor, Simone, my manager, and she's not here today. She's not feeling good, so wish her well wishes so she can be better and back to her normal self. For this,
just set it up.
oh, fucked it up.
Take it, flip it back.
This one?
Yeah, then raise it up, and then put it in a little groove. Put it in the last one.
What?
Put it in the last one.
My life is. Oh.
There you go.
Okay. This is sad. I know y'all can see this, but it took me a second.
Does it work?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. Anyway, so lately I guess I've been having like a lot on my mind and just kind of watching the news and everything, you know, just stuff that's going on, and you kind of listen, and like I'm not a news watcher. Like I don't sit down and watch the news every night. I don't do any of that stuff. But you know, you hear things, and of course you're on social media and they're like posting things and you know all of this. So kind of paying a lot of attention this week, and I want to talk about compassion, heartlessness, and fucked up. So what I did was I wrote down the 3 words that I just said. So I could go over the meaning of what it is. So compassion. Compassion means sympathetic, pity, concern for the suffering or misfortune of others. Heartless is a display of complete lack of feeling or consideration for someone or anything else. And then fucked up. I had to look this up in the Urban Dictionary, and yes, it was in there. A level of status typically used in reference to being physically, mentally, morally, aesthetically, or even theoretically damaged in some way. It in itself has many gradient levels, such as slightly fucked up, extremely fucked up, you know. So yes, fucked up does have a meaning. And what I'm going to talk about today is extremely fucked up, to me, in my opinions. You guys know that these are my opinions, and that's just how I feel. Hey Trissy, that's just how I feel. So the first thing I want to touch on are displaced. Can I use displaced? Displaced children from their families, or children separated from their families. It's fucked up, guys. Yeah, see, that's my first word. It's fucked up. I feel for them. My heart goes out to the parents, the families, the kids. Like, you know, you just ripped away from, you know, your life. It's just, I don't even know. I guess I'm beyond words. When it comes to that. It really, seriously, it just completely breaks my heart. And then you see them and they're like locked up in these cages like they're freaking animals. And it's real fucking sad. It is so sad, and it's so heartbreaking. And I wanna watch, and I want to pay attention because I want to know, but then again I don't, you know. But then I don't want to be oblivious, you know, to what's going on. My heart definitely goes out to all of the families, and you know, I know now they turned some bill, or he changed his mind, or whatever the fuck Trump decided that he wanted to do. I don't understand why that was even a consideration, or why that was okay in the first place. That's my question. Like, why was that okay in the first place? Why did over 2,000 children have to be separated from their parents or from their families for you to say, you know what, this shit ain't right? Because that's how I felt like, you just sat down one day and drank a beer, in the Oval Office and was like, maybe this shit's kind of messed up. You know what I mean? Hey, Theo. So that's just how I feel. I hate it. I hate it. And I hate it for the families. And, hopefully they'll be reunited really, really soon. And, my prayers definitely go out to them. And Trump, you need your ass beat in real life. Like you do. Like, you're just ridiculous. You're ridiculous. The stupid shit that you do and say and the things that you think is okay, it's just not. It's just not. I mean, I don't know how many times I could say that, but I just wanted to touch on that because that was something that was kind of bothering me. The next thing I wanted to touch on was this XXXTentacion. I probably completely butchered his name.
Yeah, you did.
I did. XXXTentacion extension.
Just say XX.
XX. Whatever. The 20-year-old rapper. I've never heard of him and or his music until the shooting and his death. The stuff I did listen to, he seemed as if he was positive, or he was trying to send out a positive message, to his generation and, the people his age, and just trying to be positive. I don't know what he was prior to, or, maybe he decided he needed to turn over a new leaf or whatever. But anyway, that brings me to what is happening to us as a race, and what is happening to us as people. It's just unreal. This world is just crazy. It's crazy. I don't even want to sound morbid because, like, you guys know that's not my show, but it's just insane. It's sad that we're killing each other. And for what? Because we're so worried about what somebody else has. Are we that fucked up and that lazy that we don't want to go out and do what we need to do to get the things that we want? Exactly. Is that the problem? That it's so okay to kill somebody or take somebody's life for something that they worked for. They work to get where they're at. They work to get whatever it is, the sneakers, the house, the car, the rings, the weave, whatever it is, they worked for it. So why is it okay because you want it that fucking bad that you decide I'm going to kill this person for it? Why is that okay? And that is the mindset of this generation today. That is the mindset of these young men and women. That's a problem. They want it all by any means necessary. It's just sad and pitiful. Absolutely. But my thing is this: after you murder me or whomever, you still ain't got it because now you're in jail. So is it worth it? Like, do you think before you do? Do you think about the consequences before you do something like that? Do you put yourself in his place, in his family's place? Would you want your parents or your family to hurt the way his family's hurting for something that you didn't work for because somebody just decided they just wanted to take it from you? I mean, I don't understand. What is the problem? And then it's so crazy that I have boys in this generation and they have friends and stuff, and I just decided to talk to a couple of them and just ask because I know some of them going down the wrong path, going down the wrong road and all of that, and now they're doing what they need to do. And I just wanted to know, like, what is your mindset? You know what I'm saying? What did you do to change the road that you were going down? Did somebody get in your ass and be like, yo, you need to get your shit together? Did something happen? Or did you just actually stop and think and look at the road that you're going down and the way that you wanted your life to go or to be? You know, I mean, these kids are dying. They don't know what it is to be a father. They don't know, what it is to be a husband, because they're not making it that far. I mean, we are killing each other as a race. Like, we keep it up, the way the world is going, they're going to put us on an island and just let us kill ourselves. They ain't even got to worry about it. Everybody's so worried about slavery, we ain't even going to make it there. They're going to put us on a little island and say, let them kill themselves. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous that the world is like this. It's really ridiculous, and it's sad, and it just, I don't know. It just saddens my heart, to be perfectly honest. How does anybody feel about what I said? Do you think that that's going to happen? Do you think that that's a possibility, that they're just going to, like, put us on this little island and just let us kill ourselves? Because that's what we're doing anyway. That's what that's what we're doing anyway. I mean, the only time we hear about the things that are happening, or the only time we band together, is when a white man kills a black man, or a cop kills a white cop kills a black man, or a white, a white person does anything wrong to black people. That's the only time you ever see us band together. Go do riots and marches and have big signs. And why can't we do rallies and marches and big signs when we're killing each other? Why can't we try to come together as a whole and stop killing each other and uplift each other? Why can't we do that? Hey, Donnie, why can't we do that? What is the problem? I don't understand what is going on in anybody's head. I mean, it's nothing that anybody has that would make me be like, you know what? I'm about to take him out because I want that. Because if I want it that bad, then I'm going to put in the work to get it. I'm going to earn it, just like this person did. Period. The end. I just really wish that we could get it together. I really do. Like I said, we're so strong in numbers, but definitely weak in the mind. Definitely weak in the mind. This generation has no regard for human life. Period. I was I watch my BuzzFeed, as you guys know, because I'm nosy. And I am. This girl, she was 15 years old, going to school. She had a problem with another girl, I guess a few months back or whatever. Thought everything was squashed. Parents went up to the school, talked it out, everything was squashed. She was walking to the school the other day. The girl approaches her. Everybody thinks that the girl is throwing punches to fight her. She's stabbing this girl 2 inches from her fucking heart. 15. What did this girl do to you that bad that you were willing to take her life? That is, I'll never be able to understand that. What did this person do to you so bad? Did she beat your ass? Okay, that was months ago. Let it go. You still alive. You still breathing. What, at 15 years old? You know what I'm saying? Also, many people don't like to see others successful instead of everyone supporting each other. Each other's careers and businesses. They'd rather do the foolery they're resulting to now, and that's sad. That's really sad. You know what? If we were banding together and uplifting each other and supporting each other, everybody could be successful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody could have something. Everybody could be wherever it is that they want to be on that spectrum, regardless of what it is that you do. When did the regard for human life just become null and void? Anybody have an answer for that? No? You don't?
Social media. I think a lot of it has got to do with social media. When you put out there to the world that you're embarrassed, like somebody embarrassed you, then you feel like, damn, the whole world see me like this, So I don't know. Social media it's good, but then it's a blessing and a curse at the same time.
And it's sad because, hey Jamar, it's sad because it's like, oh, the whole world will never see you. They'll see you this one time, and guess what? You're gonna be scroll right on up. That's it. After they watch it that one time, they scroll and they on to the next thing. You know what I'm saying? Hi Terrell, they're on to the next thing. I don't know if it'll ever change or if it'll ever come back to having regard for human life. It's just no way that I want something from someone that bad that I will kill them to get it and not keep it because I'm going to jail for the rest of my life. I don't understand, why do you think a person is worth that? Why do you think a person is worth that? Why do you think what they have is worth you losing your life? Either A, you're going to get killed, or you're going to end up in jail. Why is that? Somebody's car that I'm not going to have, it's not mine. Once I steal a car, what am I going to do with it? I can't go register shit in my name. Like, what are you going to do with it? Like, I don't understand where the common, as my grandma say, common horse sense went. Nobody has common sense anymore.
And I'm from all of that. So, but a lot of times, like, when you're not from there, then you don't really just understand it. A lot of times, you might steal a car because you're on this side of town and you need to get to the other. It ain't about keeping it. It's about, okay, taking it and getting to the other side of town, and now I'm done with it. You know, and believe it or not, that's how it is. It might be just an adrenaline high. Some people just do it because, and it might sound crazy, but they're addicted to stealing. You understand what I'm saying?
No, I understand.
And it's normally not. That's not the case of trying to get it and keep it and all of that.
I mean,
you trying to take you might try to take the radio out to get some money for it. You want to take the rims.
And my thing is, it's not even just about stealing cars. It's just about taking something, period, or killing somebody because you want something that they have.
Right.
My thought process at the end of the day is, I got it. He and or she is dead, and I have exactly what I wanted from them. Yeah, but now I'm going to jail for the rest of my life.
When you kill somebody, it's just that's just on a different mindset. That's just a different
but
thing.
do you not think that that's a problem? Every time I hear something, it's not, oh, so and so got robbed, or it was a,
and then a lot of times
robbed the liquor store and killed. You understand what I'm saying? It's just always murder at the end of everything, and these bullshit ass shootings, and people just shooting just cause what? Why are you shooting for what? Please give me one good reason. Cause what? Somebody said something about you ain't like. I mean, I don't understand, and that is where. Yeah, crash dummies. Exactly.
But see, that's the thing. If we keep calling them crash dummies, then that's what they're gonna be, is crash dummies.
No, that's what they are.
My whole thing is this: is you gotta. If I grow up in a certain area, then it's a certain way that I'm gonna live. It's a certain way, and that's reality. If you grow up in a white neighborhood, your living conditions are gonna be a little bit different,
of course,
than where I stay.
Of course.
So, to me, it's like we gotta. I don't want to be like teach the kids like that, but teach the kids, because a lot of them get out here and they do things not thinking about the consequences. So they'll shoot a gun, not thinking about the consequences. If that bullet really hit somebody, and that person died, bro, you lost your freedom. You took away that person, but. And I say that because I did it, but just running the streets, you don't think like that.
Like, don't get me wrong. I hope nobody thinks for 1 second that I grew up all nicey, because that's not the case. No, I didn't.
I'm just messing with you.
No, I didn't. So trust me, I've seen a lot. I know a lot. I've experienced probably more than anybody could ever possibly know.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm speaking because I've been there. I grew up there. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I did. Drug dealers on the corner hustling, shootouts, all the time. I mean,
so let me ask you.
I could tell you.
So let me ask you this. So did you have a mother? Okay. Did you have a grandmother, a grandfather, uncles? Mm-hmm. Did you have people that maybe talked to you and said certain things? Hey, look, you need to get your life together because of this. You need to.
I'll be honest. I'll be very honest right now. The reason why I got myself together is because I had a kid. Had I not had my son, but you understand what I'm saying? It wasn't because of somebody saying that's not the right thing to do. Don't do that. I had no choice.
Yeah, and
because I didn't want my kid
to grow up.
And even though my oldest had to go through the trenches with me until I completely got it together, and out of that. You know what I'm saying? He had to come up with it. My youngest two,
It's different.
They different.
Yeah, that's what and that's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah.
When you live in a certain way, it's certain things that just come with the way that you live. And I'm not saying that going out robbing people and killing people is a good thing and is an excuse. Nah. But when you raised in a certain environment, man, it's like it's a part of that environment. And
I don't know. I just think I understand all of that.
And I'm saying it from a man point of view.
But I just think you going out killing somebody.
That's different though.
And that's what's happening. And that's my thing.
You going out killing somebody, like, you know that's not right. Like,
you know, I don't care. It's not about where you was brought up from. I don't care if you don't even think about the consequences. You know that it is not right. Period. I don't care if you grew up in the ghetto of all ghettos, or if you grew up in a mansion. You know that taking a life, murdering someone,
not right,
is wrong.
But 9 times out of 10, and I'm speaking on some real 9 times out of 10, we'll get up as men and somebody, we got a problem with somebody, we'll get up, man, I'm gonna go do what I gotta do. And once you do it and the reality kick in, then it's like, damn, I shouldn't have done that. And I'm just telling you, just seen it, been there, done it.
Like, everybody just thinking on emotions. Like
that's the thing. You reacting without thinking.
You know, it's just crazy because just like you going out there killing somebody, if somebody did that to anybody in your family,
exactly, it would be, oh my God, now you want to kill everybody. So Enrico says a lot of people do it for street cred. You know, this nigga hood, this.
That come with the street. That's what I'm saying. They come with.
White kids want to act like the young blacks. I absolutely agree, because white people, they savages too. This ain't just black people, but I'm focusing on the black race right now. But don't think about the consequences or just don't care is a big difference. I agree, and I think they just don't care. I completely think that this generation just does not care. Just don't. And it's a choice either way. Absolutely, I agree. We need to be thinkers before we react.
You ever watched the first 48?
Always.
Okay, so you ever seen a young man? Now, you might have 1 or 2, 3, but out of all the shows, when that young man find out that that person is dead, they drop their head. They, damn, oh, you really, it's not thinking about you ain't thinking like, damn, I really, until the reality kick in.
Yeah, when your stupid ass is sitting there in the first 48 in the damn, what is that, the interview room, and they finally get to your conscience because you're denying. My thing is this is me, and this is just how I feel. If I am going to shoot at, stab, physically harm someone, I'm going to be ready for whatever the consequences are. I know while I'm doing it or before I do it, you know when you're about to go beat somebody's ass, you know that's what you're about to go do. You know that's what you're about to go do. Reacting off emotion or not, that you know that's what you're going to do. Soon as I see Trissy, I'm busting her ass. So I know as soon as I see Trissy, me and Trissy about to fight. Anything could go wrong at that moment, but I know if she call the police on me and press charges, guess where I'm going. I know this. I know if I shoot, whether I hit anybody or not, or get caught, what happened? I mean, what happened?
Yeah.
What happened?
Reality is a lot of people not going, and then you older. I mean, the younger generation now, they not thinking like that.
The younger generation not thinking at all.
They
and
not
they get
thinking
caught
like
up in a lot of different things
that
also make them act that way as well.
See, I actually sat down and talked to some young men that came through here. They had pistols on. They had pistols in here. And I'm like, bruh, like, okay, when you come through here, we don't have that type of environment where you have to bring pistols here. And they explained to me it's not this environment. It's just when I walk out that door, the lifestyle that I live. When I walk out that door, I got to make sure that I'm protected because I never know who's going to be outside that door. And I understood it because it's that life. And that's just...
Street mentality has always been about glorifying the short term money, short-term short-term respect. Prison is a badge of honor in that life. People who are too deep in the streets have no middle ground. People who have no level-minded family or friends in their lives are bound to make decisions we can't comprehend. Perfect point.
Nah.
Perfect. No. You see, this is the thing. It's a difference. It's a difference when you're in the streets and you're in that drug game and it's about money and territory and all that. Not saying it's okay, because it's not. But I kind of can grasp that a little more than me saying, look, he just pulled out some money. I'm about to go rob him. I can't get with that. I can't get with the fact that this young boy, because he had money and he had a nice car and all of that because I want it so bad, I'm just gonna go kill him and take it. That's what I'm saying. It's one thing that, you know, this is the lifestyle that I live, and I have to always be ready to protect myself. Completely different than, I don't really live any type of lifestyle, but I just see something that I want, so I'm gonna go ahead and take it. I'm gonna go ahead and rob him. You know what I'm saying? And oh well, he's dead now. You see? Do you see the difference? Am I making sense? Because I don't know if I'm making sense.
Y'all making sense to each other, but I'm saying like for reality on what you just said. If I'm a dope, if I'm selling dope, I already know not to be out there looking a certain way, because I already know I'm gonna be a mark. I already know that. So I wouldn't go out I wouldn't put myself in that situation.
And I'm not talking about, I'm not talking about being a dope boy and selling drugs and all. I get that. I trust me, I get it. I get it more than you probably know that I get it. I get that. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about kids, mediocre, regular kids, everyday kids just killing.
I understand.
That's what I'm saying.
I get you doing stupid shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't get that. Yeah. I don't get that. I get the whole dope game, the drug. Yeah. I get that. I'm not talking about
social media is, man, look, you got boys running and going in these shops, jumping over the counters, taking. Social media make everything seem like, okay, if he did it, then maybe I can get away with it. If that person got away with it, if that person is crazy enough to do it, oh, he got 10,000 likes off of doing that, so now I want to get me 10,000.
So do you feel like if there was no social media,
it'd be different?
It would be different, would we just not hear about it?
It would. I think it would be different. It totally would be different, because
I think it would be different.
Yeah.
Social media
is the
so
trending.
You feel like social media throws batteries in people back?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't feel like they throw batteries in people back.
15 minutes of fame. Yeah.
But I feel like
that's what I'm saying.
It is very influential.
What's the first
young kids? Like, they are very they tend to just want to keep up with the time, with whatever's trending. Like, just like he said, if they see one person get away with it, they go all try it. But of course, you're not gonna all get away with it.
Hi, Jerry Scott. Welcome to CANIBEMEA.
It's sad, but it's true.
Growing up, we did. Yeah, I mean, of course, everybody does dumb shit growing up. Everybody does dumb shit growing up. I just don't understand. I mean, and like I said, it's kids from all levels. It's not just the poverty-stricken kids. Right. It's kids from all levels that is just doing this dumb shit and murdering people, killing people, stabbing people. You know,
just like with those challenges. You know, social media started
the challenges. Yeah,
you know, you got challenges with stuff that's harmful to others. Like, why you even think you want to do that?
Oh my God, this is what I'm saying. Like, I get it. And the first dummy who did it, and it didn't work. Exactly. What in your mind makes you want to be a dummy too? Exactly. That's all I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
so my thing is, if this generation does not think, they don't have no common fucking sense.
No,
they just don't. They don't. Like, they just don't.
I guess it's like this here. It's like this here with us, because we probably running the same age, same bracket. You know. So no, just so with us, when the internet was nowhere in sight. Yeah. So what we did was we listened to the radio. So what was the hottest song on the radio? We all gravitated to. What was the latest dance? We all gravitated to. What was the latest clothes? The clothes to wear. So now you got social media that can put out anything. that can put out anything, which is
Okay,
let's
so-
all go get Dracos.
So everybody blames social media for the stupidity of this generation.
I'm not gonna say blame it, but I'm saying it play a part.
Okay.
Not blame it.
Not blame, but it
So
play a part.
what percentage do you feel social media plays
About-
a part in the stupidity of this generation?
Well, it's
Say at least
50-50.
50%.
Yeah, 50-50.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Because you see it, then you see it, and it's already done.
Anybody
Now you
agree with that?
and you-
Social media, 50%.
Yeah.
Yeah.
50% plays a 50% part in the stupidity of this generation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If
It's-
not more.
So, and nobody sees fit to take the shit down then. If 50% of social media
No,
makes
because
this
everything
generation, makes this
about money.
generation murderers,
That's it right there. That's it.
Everything today is about
About
money.
money, yeah.
So they're not gonna take, so it's like
That bring
I don't
money.
even know when if they ever take social media down, it's gonna have to be a worldwide tragedy. Like for it to end, they gonna have to prove that it was through social media.
you
But
know
just
what?
like-
The sad thing is, I guess at the end of the day, it's pretty fucking sad. Like
It's very sad.
this world is pretty fucking sad, and this generation, you guys should be ashamed of your sorry ass selves.
Charlemagne said it the best today. I seen a video. He said, because of social media, we don't know reality from fiction. Because somebody can post a whole bunch of money and it look like they have all of this, but they don't have all of that. Even with the guy
80%
dying,
of social media is not even
even with the guy dying, you got videos saying that he's not dead. Then you got videos that say he's dead. So you can't. It's social media is just.
Well,
fucking
it's
it up.
sad. What it is just it's just
a
really
sad
it's
situation.
really
It's sad.
really
It's a
sad.
world.
And
And you
I
can
just
say
hope,
80%.
all you can do is hope and pray that these young men and women, I mean, get
They
it
gotta get
together.
it together.
I mean, you know what the sad part is? The rate that it's going, we need about 4-5 more jails.
Nah, hell
Oh
nah.
yeah, hell yeah. The rate
Nah.
that
that
these
is
people are
going,
dying
either
and getting
jail-
murdered and killed, where do you think they gonna put them? I can guarantee you very soon it'll be the jails are
Already.
overcrowded.
They already
I can,
overcrowded.
No, I mean it's gonna be like
They gonna need to build more.
they're gonna have to build more. That's the sad part. That's the sad part. I can guarantee you, just like you, I'm more than 50% sure of that. They about to start building more jails
I don't need to
because
build no more jails. It's enough of them.
no, it's not. Not for the rate that this shit is going on.
It's going.
It's not.
It's
rampant. It's
off the
rampant.
charts.
It's completely ridiculous. So they'll start building more jails
It's
to
completely off
throw
the
us in, and or they'll just be like, you know what, fuck the jails. Let's put these motherfuckers over here
Mm-hmm.
so they can kill each other. That's that to me. That is the long and short of it. They're gonna put us somewhere,
It's sad.
or they're gonna start building them jails, and they gonna. So, in New York, the gun laws in New York is you get certain amount of years for every bullet that you have that's in you.
So you think that's cool?
If you don't have a license to carry, and you have killed somebody or shot at somebody, then yeah, I do. Mississippi is pretty much on the same wavelength. They're not doing bullets. I think they're doing if you're carrying, it doesn't matter if you're not licensed to have it and you're carrying, you get caught shooting, whatever the case may be, they're giving you like 20 years, I think.
So let me ask you this. So when you put them in jail, do you think that jail is going to make them a better person and get out and function in this world?
Do you think leaving them out here gun
I don't
toting?
think that's gonna happen, but I think they should be in jail so they could not do it again.
Well, no. This is my thing. This is something that we could go back and forth on. Okay, so yeah, take him. He's 19, 20 years old. 20 years. Comes out, he's what, 40? So do you think it's okay to catch him with the gun before he has harmed someone? Right?
Yeah.
Put him in jail? Or leave him out there at 20, still gun-toting, thinking he's whoever, and kill somebody. Either way, he's still doing 20 or better. You see what I'm saying? Either way. So whether he just goes because he has the gun, because he doesn't have a license, blah, 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 or he kills somebody, either way, you're doing 20 or better. So I don't think that it's...
You ever had a gun?
Yes.
And wasn't licensed?
Yes.
Okay. That's my case right there. And I'm not saying you'll go out and kill nobody, but I'm saying you had a gun and it wasn't. So what if somebody would have came and said, okay, you got caught with this gun. It's got 30 bullets in it. I'm just saying 30 bullets in it, so we're going to give you 30 years. Well, not because you killed, but you got caught with a gun.
But I
and you probably had that gun for a certain reason. It was a reason why you had.
Well, I don't because I don't have a license or didn't have a license.
But you had the gun for a reason, though.
Yeah, to protect my family. That's why it's at my house.
Yeah.
I'm not toting it in my pocketbook.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that because I know it's against the law.
Right.
And if I get caught with this gun for any reason, I can go to jail. Yeah. See how that common sense works?
But
see how that kicked in?
But
kick right on in.
But you gotta look at it like I'm speaking reality. The youngsters not gonna think about it like that. They not gonna think about it like that.
Guess what? Period. My thing is, what people aren't.
I think we just need to stop downing them like that and really try to come up with and jail is not the solution, because when you give them over to the white folks gonna make them worse than what they was when they went in there.
Okay, so this is my thing. My son kills your son.
Yeah.
Should he not go to jail? Should he go somewhere and be rehabilitated?
Me, I'm gonna keep it 100. I mean, I'm gonna be mad at your son, but I want to find out why you shot my son. Did my son pull a gun on you?
No, because I wanted his sneakers.
Oh well, nah, you gotta go for that one.
So do you see what I'm saying?
So my thing is, this is depend on what they do.
My best friend murdered.
Hey,
my best friend
Ken
murdered.
Parker.
I could have went out and done certain things to, but what I did was I was 100 with myself first and foremost, and because of the way the situation went down, I had to let that ride because my partner knew if he did certain things with a pistol, he had to use it, and he didn't use it. So.
Meridian, Mississippi. Any gun charge, the minimum sentence is 40 years. Bond is set at $650,000. Disagree with that? Anybody? I think what I'm trying to say is that
this shit's stupid. Like I understand where you coming from. The shit is like really fucking stupid.
My thing is, where is, and I guess it's no right or wrong answer, but where in any of this equation do we try to help these young people? Because, and I say this because so many people try to help this generation and these young people. You know what I'm saying? Right. And it's just, nothing's clicking. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? They sit up there and, okay, yes ma'am, yes sir, okay. And soon as that conversation is over, they back at it. You know what I'm saying?
What happens
so we don't want them in jail for the rest of their lives. Right. We don't want them out in the street gun-toting, because God forbid one day it might be us for some dumb shit while I'm pumping my gas. True. They want to take my $20 and it's probably the last $20 I even got. Right. You understand what I'm saying? Because I got to go to work to try to keep food on my table for my family.
Right.
But because you wanted this $20 so bad, I lost my life. Should he not pay for that? Should he not go to jail? Should he try to be How do you rehabilitate somebody that thinks it's okay to take, not just rob? It's bad enough that you're stealing from me. It's bad enough that you're taking my last of whatever it is that I have. Right. But how do you rehabilitate somebody that thinks it's okay to take my life along with it? Is my life only worth $20? That's my question. How do you rehabilitate, or how do you help? How do you guide somebody with that mind frame?
Right. So what we have to do is, to me, and I'm saying this from a black male that, like I said, I think maybe we need to get people that's been in those situations, and maybe the ones that shot and killed, they lost, they gone, but we don't. When have the last time you seen a OG, maybe done some time, sit down and just in your neighborhood and really just sit down and talk to the youth? That's something I think that we need to do. And that's just and it's not about, man, I'm trying to change you right now. I'm not trying to change you right now. It's not about that. It's about saying, hey man, look, this is what could happen. You take it, run with it, but this is what could happen.
And you know what? I think that there are people that do that. I honestly do. I think that there are people that do that. Maybe not enough, but I think that there are people that do that.
Yeah, I think they just don't have enough.
I guess we'll never have an answer. You know what I'm saying? Everybody's gonna have their opinion about that, but that was just really, it's just been like seriously like bugging me, like, because I'll never get it. It doesn't matter what anybody says. Like I said, that's something we could debate for the next hour.
And it's not even to me. It's not even a debate.
It just hurts my heart. It hurts my heart, and it's just sad. It's sad. You know, I have a son that's 20. You know, my life would be destroyed.
Yeah.
You know, if somebody just decided to take his life because you just say because of his car or because they felt like he had something more than they had, you know? Mm-hmm. And I always ask myself, how would I feel? Like the lady who's
angry, you gotta be angry.
The lady's whose daughter got stabbed, that 2 inches from her heart, you know, she was just very candid. She said, well, I just want her and her family to know that I am pressing charges to the fullest extent of the law. And I don't care if she's 15.
Right.
Should she not feel like that? Should she say, maybe we need to get her checked out and see what's really going on?
But that's not up to her. That's up to her.
But no, I'm just saying.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
So instead, she can definitely be angry, but should she put herself in that parent's shoes? You see what I'm saying? Yeah. What if it was her daughter? Would you want somebody to throw the book at your daughter? Or would you want to find out what's really going on and maybe possibly be able to help and rehabilitate? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because I know how I would feel.
Yeah.
But then
how would you feel?
I know how I would feel if it was my child too.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
How would you feel?
I know how anything ever happened to my kids, anything illegal, I'm throwing it. Every charge. I want press every last charge you could possibly press.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think that's every parent.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But what if it was my child that did it? I know my kid. Yeah. I know he was being fucking stupid, and that's not who he really is. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying?
And so, see, that's why I say,
please give my son some leniency.
And see, that's why I say, like, I know everybody say that it started at home. And
I hate when people say that.
No, but I'm just saying. I think if you take time out, a lot of times we don't sit down. And I can honestly say this. I sat at the table with my daughter and my wife. And she was coming up. She's different. She had no kids, went to college. She got her little flaws, but it's certain things that she just don't do because we sit down and we had those conversations. She's never brought a boy home because I told her, during them conversations, don't just bring every guy that you meet home because that's not serious. When you feel like you're serious about a person, that's the person I want to meet. I don't want to just meet all your little friends because I know you're going to have, and that's just me. So I think sitting down and having them conversations, and it do start at home. Not that you can change what go out under, but I believe that you can plant something in a child's mind, in a kid's mind, as they growing up, to be a certain way. And I say it from experience.
I agree. Comment. They don't listen to OGs. They think that the OGs are soft.
I don't know who's saying that.
I believe that it starts at home. But you guys know I'm not one of those parents because I am a parent that's, it starts at home and it's because of the parent. I don't blame the parent. I definitely believe in planting a seed. With my boys, I always told them, let me explain something to you. I got your back in anything that you do. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you do, I got you. If you go to jail for stealing, you're sitting your ass in there. Don't even bother to call me. Just let me know you in jail. That's about it. Because you ain't got no damn reason to take nothing that don't belong to you. I don't play that shit.
Please don't.
You take somebody's life for no apparent reason because you want to take something that don't belong to you. Sorry, bro. My thing is, I got your back, but once that judge smack that gavel down and give you your time, it's nothing I can do for you.
Exactly.
But write you and put some money on your books.
Exactly.
And to think of the struggles that you're gonna have to go through while you're in there for the next 25 years.
Yeah.
I don't know, people. But I just had to kind of talk about that and get that off my chest. And then lastly, before I wrap it up, seen a post on Facebook and it said 78%. Hey Lola, 78% of black women will never get proposed to.
What?
That's what I said. What the F? Do you guys believe that? 78. Somebody posted on Facebook, and it was a woman, a black woman, that said 78% of black women will never get proposed to.
That's inaccurate.
Why do you feel like that? Why do you feel or think less of black women that they won't get proposed to? Like, what do you think is wrong with black women?
She didn't say anything after that?
No, it was just a post, and like it had a lady, a black woman, and a black man, and he's on her knee. It was like a picture.
Oh, like a proposal?
Yeah, and it's a proposal.
And then it was just a comment?
And then her comment was 78% of black women will never get proposed to. Interesting, right?
Very interesting.
Why do you think that? And where did you come up with that number? Like, are you following some statistics? Like, where did you get that number from? And why do you think that's a large number to say 78% of black women will never get proposed to? I absolutely and completely disagree. I don't know if you have a problem with black women. Maybe you've never gotten proposed to. Maybe you're older. I mean, I don't know. I don't know where that came from, or why you would even say anything like that. I mean, and it goes back to the whole empowerment thing. You know what I mean? Lift each other up. Don't beat each other down. I mean, what is that to post? Yeah, I just thought
that's a really good topic. And I think if we start discussing these type of things more, I think kids will pay attention to it, whether you believe it or not. I think they'll pay attention to it. I don't think that we should call them crash dummies. I don't think that we should call them people make mistakes. You made a mistake, and I'm not trying to sugarcoat it. What I'm trying to do is say, okay, you made a mistake. This is what the consequences for that mistake.
And I honestly think that's part of the problem too. Everything's sugarcoated these days. Like, yes it is. Everything is sugarcoated these days. It's because of this happened. Because nobody takes responsibility for their actions. That's just like at work.
Yeah, exactly.
When you're at work and you mess up, or you know somebody that messed up, they have every reason in the book why it didn't happen or why it happened or whatever. Instead of saying, you know what, fuck that up. I won't do it again. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
it's.
But you living in a world like I had to learn, and I'm just saying this from experience with my daughter, raising my daughter. I had to learn. It was a certain point that I had to look at the situation and say, you know what, I can't always yell at you, because if I keep yelling at you, you're gonna keep fucking up.
Well,
so,
and that's my thing. I don't think that. And to me, that's what I'm trying to say. It's nobody's putting those consequences into play. It will get sugarcoated and sugarcoated and sugarcoated and sugarcoated, and sugarcoated can mean a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Tommy's stealing gum. Oh, Tommy's, he's stealing cigarettes. Now he's stealing beer. Oh, now he robbed a person. You see what I'm saying? So slap on the wrist, slap on the wrist, slap on the wrist. Now he done robbed somebody and killed somebody. Now it's, oh my God, you knew Tommy was a fucking thief when he was a kid. Work on that shit.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And I'm not saying the parent, I'm saying the judicial system overall.
Right.
Start when oh, it's a first offense. It's a first. Yeah, guess what? We don't want a second, third, or fourth offense. So guess what? First offense, this is the consequences. And it might not necessarily have to be, you got to sit in jail, you got to sit in juvie or whatever, or, an older person. Older people make mistakes when they're old. Right. A lot of people lack common sense. You know what I'm saying? Hi, LaChristy.
Well, I hate for you to be my judge, boy.
But you understand what I'm saying? Older people lack common sense too. But that first offense needs to have some consequences. No, you shouldn't be able to get out on ROR because it's your first fucking offense. Because you know what? You're going to be like, oh,
they let me off.
They let me off.
So
doing
if it was
it
your
again.
son, if it was your son, you wouldn't want him to get out?
I'm not saying that they have to do jail time, but it needs to be some type of consequence, is what I'm saying. And if it was my son, you fucking right. Whatever the consequences are, unfortunately, because you decided you wanted to take something that wasn't yours, this is the consequence.
Right.
My kids understand fully that there's consequence to everything that you do. Whether you do something grand, it's great consequences that
so
come with that.
So you sit down and told them that?
Yes.
Yeah.
This is what I'm saying. This is exactly what I'm saying. Sitting down and explaining it to them. Yeah. That's exactly that's what I'm saying. When you sit down and you talk to them, you might not think that you reached them, but they storing in the back of their head. And then I would tell my daughter this. I would ask her. This is real talk. I would ask my daughter, do you like hurting me? Do you like to see me cry? Do you like to see me hurt? Because what you doing is hurting me.
Yeah.
And when I say that, she started thinking. I can see it triggers a thought. It triggers a thought in her mind.
My thing is this: with my kids, one of my sons, he when he was younger, he gave me a that motherfucker gave me a run.
But you saying
I used to have to be up at the school every day so much that I almost didn't have a job.
But he was in a different environment than your other kids, right?
No. Not my oldest. These are the ones that was in the good environment because mommy did everything that she had to do. But he decided that this is the road that he wanted to go down, regardless of everything that I planted that seed. Trust me.
So you think he was being a follower?
And I just feel like he thought that this was the way that he should go. This is his. I don't want to call it calling, but and it took a minute. It did. It took a minute, and for him to get his shit together. But I had got to the point where, guess what I was doing? Here's some sugar. And then finally I said, you know what? Fuck sugar. This is what you want to do. This is where you want to be. Here go your garbage bag. See ya.
And I understand that because my mom, the last one time, I think that wasn't the last time, but I went to jail and she was like, take them. Don't eat much, just take them. And that changed my thinking. That changed my thinking and shifted to doing this.
Yeah.
From the long time ago. Because we was out just wilding. Yeah.
Like you want to come home all types of night and sneak my motherfucking car and shit. Oh, guess what?
Did
you know
all
what?
of that.
You got some place to stay other than here because if you walking in here at this time, let me get your stuff together. Come on, get your shit. Lock, clock, clink, clink. That bag was sitting right outside with a note on it. Go back where you came because apparently you don't need to be here. You have to not sugarcoat it. You have to know that there's consequences. If I keep coming in my mother's house at this time, at this age, and I'm not an adult, and I don't pay no goddamn bills in here, I can't be there. Right. But if I had stopped sugarcoating in the beginning, it would have never got to that point, is what I'm saying. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So us as parents, us as the judicial system, us as mentors, we have to stop sugarcoating and give these people consequences, adults as well as children. That's all I'm saying.
Right, and I got you, because you're going to beat me up.
I ain't going to beat you up. I'm just saying, tough love is real love. Yes, nip it in the bud or it will grow. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes, I agree. You teach respect too. These kids ain't got no respect for nobody. They punching old people in the face and shit. Who does that in real life?
Yeah. Now, like I say, some stuff is, man, like, you need, like the guy that killed the little dude. Man, look, you need to be locked up. You need to sit in a hole and be done with.
Well, my thing is, I just feel like when somebody murders somebody for no reason, absolutely no reason, they need to have like a think tank in jail. This is your think tank time.
You think it ain't think tanks?
No. I know sitting in that cell or whatever, but it's like you need to put some pictures on the wall of the person that you took. You see that? Was this person worth you sitting here right now? Put pictures. Like, make it scroll across.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at the hurt and the pain that you put his family through.
You gonna think, trust me.
It's crazy.
You gonna think.
It's crazy. And then my thing is, you took yourself out of a, I guess, a bad situation to put yourself in a worse situation. Now look what you doing. You fighting to keep your booty. You trying not to get shanked. You trying not for nobody to punk you, take your food. You got to be told what to do, when to do it, how to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? So back to the whole common sense. Like, I got to think before you do. I guess that's the message for today.
Right.
Guys, young and old, think before you do.
And that's the thing.
And think, is the consequence that you're going to face for your actions better than the situation you're in now, or worse?
Now, won't you take that, get you some shirts made, hand it to these youngsters. Put something on their mind.
Think before you do.
Think before you do.
I mean,
that
I think, you know, think before you do, and I feel like if you guys do that, and we come together, you know, we just come together as a race, we're unstoppable.
Well,
you know, that's just my personal opinion.
That's the truth.
We're unstoppable.
That's the truth.
And you guys doing the things that you do, it's not making it better for us as a race. It's making it 1,000,000 times worse.
Right.
They already scared that, God forbid, we band together. It's a wrap.
Yeah.
It's a wrap for any other race.
Right.
And I say a wrap, not we're going to kill them. A wrap like, we're CEOs. You know what I'm saying? We're the leaders.
Yeah,
we're in Senate.
Yeah.
And we can do that.
We'll be smart enough to play the game.
Exactly.
Right. Exactly.
Exactly. We own multi-million-dollar.
All we worrying about is how we could be better than the next person.
Exactly. You're so worried about being better than an individual instead of just being better, period.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Just being better at whatever it is. Don't worry about what somebody else is doing. Don't worry about what somebody else has. Worry about you and where you want to be and what you need to do to get there. So, in closing, the thought of the day, the quote of the day, whatever you want to call it, guys, think before you do, please. Anyway, that wraps it up for me. Bye, everybody. Real quick. Live podcast coming up again, guys, July 21st at Bohem, however you want to say it. Tickets are $10. Don't forget to visit the website, www.canibemea.com. T-shirts are on sale. T-shirts are posted. Go ahead and get you one. If you guys have missed any past shows, they will now be uploaded to YouTube, so you guys can go back and watch me and my guests. And also, guys, have an event, need a host, definitely get at me. You can just go on my website and request. Love you guys. See you guys next week.
You did that.